provocative photo to his text because it'll destroy his relationship probably.
Oh my God, can I tell you something that happened that I shouldn't tell anyone because it doxes myself, but it's too entertaining not to?
Yeah.
Somebody starts messaging me asking, hey, Becky, is this you? And they start telling me that they have pictures of links and they sent me a sexy photo. Obviously, I will not share. But I can't believe that somebody did that. Shame on you. You shouldn't go IRL. But also, that was crazy.
Never do that. Yeah, never share people's private photos like that.
I couldn't believe it.
So you're drunk.
Yes, but I'm not finished. Just one more thing to say. She acts so manipulative so she could get all the little men who never get any other attention anywhere to try to give her attention. She must send the sexy pictures. That's all I'm saying. Whatever it takes, she'll do. Manipulative.
Caden Converse super chatted $19.99.
It's funny to me how they like to have a rule where you're not allowed to talk about something or somebody, or in the case of, sorry for that, I had to move my microphone because I am an idiot and I did not realize how far away it was. So let's get back into it. It is funny that they have these rules and protocol, but they always break them, right? They think that the people they have completely removed off of their servers, they think that those people have lolcowlive live rent free. Now, in my situation, because I am a detractor, and that's perfectly fine for my case. But in the case of people like Linx or Grace who don't really want to be in that sort of thing, really more or less focusing on Linx, right? Linx has made it very, very clear number of times on her own personal streams and even on her own Discord. You can go through that they have she made it very clear that she does not want to be involved in lolcowlive for a lot of reasons. There's a heap of reasons, mainly having to do with the way Keem managed things, the way they treated her, the way that, how they backstab her, monetary, even when it's coming to money, right? And a whole heap of issues that resulted in, links. And, bless her soul for leaving lolcowlive because she did the right thing by doing that. And all she wants in return is to be left alone from those group of people. Right? And yet in this situation, Becky of all people is making this little thing, right? And my reasoning why Becky is pulling this stunt it's because she knows that her personal streams don't get many people. It is just her being a drunk woman, right? You can chop it up as like, well, she's intoxicated, but it's like that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse at all, right? Becky of all people, right? Whose number of times has stated that she has fired. She's the reason why she fired Grace. She's the reason why they, quote unquote fire links. She's the reason why she, fire RTU and Glammy. And in reality, that's not really the case of 3 out of the 4, maybe 2 out of the 4. For Grace it was different and Links left. So, and I think to Becky, she always brings up Links because like it's always punching down, but it always looks worse. And getting back to her own personal stream, if you watch the stream, particularly where Links was brought up, it was very pitiful, very, very much as a drunken woman who realized that her life has been wasted, and now she's relying on the internet drama, show that is mass producing drama to stay afloat. That she realized that, right? And Keemstar isn't any better.
Yeah, because Linx was calling me.
Oh God.
Gamers Asylum super chatted $20. Becky, didn't you want to talk to Keem about some calls and texts you were receiving?
Because I said somebody texted me and sent her like a lewd of her. I didn't show anything, I just said it.
Wait, who sent a lewd to who?
Some random person, because my number has been leaked, and somebody sent me something saying they had all this shit to talk about Linx, and then they sent me this lewd picture of her today.
Of Linx?
Of Linx. And so I said that before, and then she called me 3 times, and she's calling me a pussy for not answering.
Oh, that's bait. They'd probably seen you were drunk, so her friend...
No, they did this before.
It's funny, right? When people talk shit on Becky, right? Becky goes gung-ho and she confronts them, right? Like, oh, why are you saying this stuff about me, right? But when When the opposite's happening, when somebody goes after her and confronts her about the truth, she's completely, powerless because she realizes she's in the wrong. Right? A lot of people act like that, right? When they're personally attacked, they go full attack mode. But when the opposite is happening, when they know they're in the wrong and somebody comes after them, they act so defenseless. They act so weak, right? It's a way to make them look good, especially when they're intoxicated high. For personal reason, I'm not getting into it, but I've experienced it a number of times.
For the stream, this was like this morning or last night. I think it was this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was way before this. I just happened to say it, and then yeah.
Who the hell would want like nudes of her?
I think they were just trying to show me that they wanted to talk shit and that they like had proof, like they do have these things.
Yeah, I wouldn't take the bait on that because it's like there's no W, there's no win, right? Like she goes live and I think she pulls like 20 viewers. It's like she's just,
I don't know how she can't be nervous every day because I feel like she's living off of one person. Like I just think sometimes of how much she gave up by leaving here. Like, it boggles my mind.
Well, she didn't leave. I had to kick her out, but I had to kick her out because she wasn't listening. I'm like, dude, stop causing drama, stop doing this, stop doing that. And she, started that rumor that I wouldn't fire you because you had some video on me or something. It's just like, dude, like I can't have you around if you're gonna do stuff like that.
She just wrote, call me with a smiley face.
It's funny, right? And that's what gets me the most, right? They bring up viewerships, right? They say, oh, she only gets 20 views, right? In reality, she gets a lot more. She can easily get a lot more, but she's upset that she's happy with what she gets, right? She is happy with the viewers, the fans she has developed, and how dedicated they are. It's the opposite of Keem, where Keem sees views as money. Linx isn't like that. Linx is very much honest. He sees her views as people who like her stuff, who enjoy her stuff. I watch her streams a lot. I watch her videos when I can, right? I enjoy it as much as I can. I say hi. I even donate ever so often, here and there, right? Because I like her stuff for who she is. Compared to lolcowlive, where they see you as more of a number, end of the day. It's like if you ever apply to university and where they kind of try to sell you in the idea like, well, we don't view you as another number or another person who's paying for tuition. We see you as a real individual. It's a similar tactic. Or if you work at a Walmart or a corporation, it's the same thing where they try to humanize you, but it doesn't work out. And it's just sad how Keemstar is trying to cope with it.
Who?
Linx. We're not going to do it. I'm not going to call. But I'm just saying she just did it.
You could do it off air, but she is going to record you and then use it for content.
Yeah. No, I won't bother.
Because she'll be like, that's the other thing. She like when I fired Rich, she's like instantly hitting him up, right?
Oh, yeah.
When Wings quit yesterday, she's instantly hitting him up. It's like, I don't know. Like, don't you like have any self-respect? Because it makes you look so fucking.
I know.
That's like,
it's wild. Like her just calling 3 times on air. Like that's so cringe. Like put the bait and let me come to you. But instead she's like Pepe Le Pew, It's
like
just leave me alone.
If her actions were words, it would be, I am so desperate. Please, somebody acknowledge me. I've been put into banishment. I'm doing everything I can think of to get your attention and no one will talk to me. It's like so fucking pathetic, bro. It
really is.
Like if we were to put this in high school terms, it's like, dude, stuff in the locker, lock the key, everyone go to class, leave the bitch in the locker. Like, like. I
would be so nervous knowing everything comes from like one person. I don't know. I feel like the way she is with Sims is just like taking advantage of people. It's fucking weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Poor decisions. She said, I'm so desperate to talk to you, right?
You go to bed until the time you wake up, you're still thinking about like all of us and everything to do with Local Life.
Every second.
And you're not a part of it.
She just wrote, I'm so desperate to talk to you right now. And then you have Voldemort, which we won't talk about much, but just like still focusing on us, like living rent free. It's great. Could you imagine? It's been forever. For us, it feels like it's been 6 fucking years. We've done so much since then.
Well, Brantley has always said this. She goes, you have a way with women or whatever, because like all my ex-girlfriends like still are like obsessed with me. And it really bothers her because she's like, dude, like you dated that girl 20 years ago and she's still obsessed with you. And it's like, I don't fucking get it either. Like, I really don't.
She wrote, what one person is this all coming from? I don't fucking know. It was a random number that texted me. That's all.
It could be, maybe it isn't even her. Maybe it's just a troll.
It might not be. It looked like her, but I don't know for sure.
Wait, I thought you had her number. So it's not directly from her number?
No. It's a random person who found my number online who was texting me this shit. Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is I think you should wrap it up.
Okay, so you should always wrap it up. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, act like you're...
Now, the whole thing about the donation is like, that's a really low blow. And even links in her own personal stream, and I did There was a lot of clips I could have done, but OBS was being a piece of shit, so I had to go back and re-record. But there was a clip that I wanted to show that kind of is interesting, but we'll get into it when we get into it. But back to the whole donation, the whole sim thing, the whole drama thing. Like, first out, Keem, you're known to force drama. You're known for manufacturing drama. You're known for wanting drama. Wasn't the reason you removed Glammy, but because he wasn't developing more drama? Like, what? It's very hypocritical. And then the donation, come on, Keem. We all know you see the people who donate to you as nothing but money, nothing but people that pays your wallet, right? And Becky isn't any better. Right? You trying to say, oh, does it make her nervous? Does it make her feel uneasy? Like, who cares? Like, what kind of mindset is to have? Like, that's like it's like when somebody talks about money or talks about sexual encounters, but in reality they don't have money and they have never really had that many sexual encounters. It's people who are trying to up themselves, but in reality they look even worse. And in this situation, Becky, you're not any better. Right? You're pulling a person that doesn't want to be involved with the drama, who doesn't want to be involved in the universe anymore because you feel insecure. You feel that you made the wrong decision and you burn a bridge because you want to be on top. Well, guess what? This is what you fucking deserve. And at the end of the day, Linx is doing better than you. It's like a simple, humble peasant who's enjoying life better than the, bustling guy who lives in the metropolis who's always depressed. He may have, quote unquote, more luxury, but he's not as happy compared to the humble peasant.
I love you too.
20. I thought it was only 20.
Yeah, I thought it was only 20.
But that's 4 times 20.
It's funny,
I don't
like,
understand.
if you have nothing to hide, then why aren't you picking up the phone? Oh, and also, Becky.
Yeah.
Becky, I have a question for you. Okay? So, you're not supposed to talk to me, right? You're not supposed to talk to me. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? But Becky, you're not supposed to talk to me. Oh, but what's this? What's this? Oh, Monday. Weren't you telling me Monday how overworked you were and how you lied and you left for 3 days and they made some fake sort of bullshit story in your absence? Didn't you just tell me that in these texts? Oh, you did? You did? Oh, sounds like your job's the one at risk, honey. I just think it's really interesting. She's so concerned about me, yet she's literally texting me, asking me what to do and if life is better on the other side after I left.
Is this why they wouldn't answer the phone? Because she's been
Because
talking to you?
if she would have answered the phone, I would have said, isn't it interesting how you're literally texting me this entire time? Tina too.
Yeah. It's so pathetic over there.
What the fuck? Wait, is that fake, Luna?
Well, my one question is to about all this, why are y'all treating this like high school?
Yeah.
Why does it have to be like high school, Mean Girls type shit? We can't talk to Linx because Linx is not part of our social group.
Exactly. Don't talk to her. She's not allowed to
Oh
see
no!
us.
Please, could I please talk to Linx? I'm not kidding. No, she's baiting you.
The bitch has to sit alone. We're gonna sit
Tina
alone.
Tina doesn't.
Keemstar, yeah, killer DJ fucking killer Keemstar, man.
Maybe like your foot tall or something, keemstar.
It's funny.
Wow.
It's funny. They're saying that Tina doesn't know how to text, but she sure knows how to call, doesn't she? Try again, babes. Try again. Anyway, so I was just sitting here painting my cool figure.
Scorpion. Get over here.
Burgers or hot dogs?
Get over here.
Burgers.
Answer the phone.
Exactly.
Actually,
baby.
that's not a saying.
Now, I did say there were different clips I wanted to use, but OBS was being a piece of shit. So I decided to narrow it down to one. And I think this clip is the best one. For one, it shows how often that these guys break their own rule with linx. How much Becky wants linx back. How she wants to be friends again. How, it's even to the point where Becky's doubting her decision. It could explain why Becky wants to do her own show on her own channel, but still be part of the whole lolcowlive universe. You know what I mean? So to me, it kind of shows that Becky made the wrong decision and linx made the right decision through and through. And it really just shows how happier linx is as a person, and both physically and mentally speaking, is a better person than Becky, who always have to, degrade herself. Whereas linx doesn't. Linx isn't, linx is on top for a lot of reasons. And kind of getting to my final points, in the end of the day, they're not going to stop talking about her. And I think I've said this before, because to them, linx is an easy target. They see it as frail, disabled, girl who can't handle herself. But in reality, she owns a business. She's making her own money, right? She's everything that Becky wished she was, but isn't. And in the end of the day, I think that's what Becky realized, that linx has what she doesn't, and that is a true fandom, a place to call home, and a place where she belongs and she could be her true self. And with that saying, have a good one. Be safe. God bless. Until next time. Bye.